My name is Kylie. My life was simple. I worked in a coffee shop. Every day was the same. I made coffee and went home. It was a quiet life, not exciting. One day, an old man came to the coffee shop. He looked rich, but very sick. He came every day for a week. I was always kind to him. I made his coffee how he liked it. I talked to him a little. He told me his name was Mr. Henderson. He was a rich man, but very ill. I felt sad for him. He was always alone. On his last visit, he looked very weak. He called me to his table. He said, "Kylie, you have been very kind." He took a small, black card from his pocket. It was heavy. It had a phone number and a picture like a golden key. He said, "Take this. It is for you. It is a key to a different world. Maybe you will like it." He put the card in my hand. His hand was cold. "Thank you, Mr. Henderson," I said. He whispered, "Use it when you are ready for a change." The next day, I read in the newspaper that Mr. Henderson had died. I felt sad. I looked at the black card. A key to a different world? I was curious. I was also a little scared. What did he mean? My simple life felt more boring now. I kept the card in my purse for a week, thinking. The black card felt strange. It was smooth and cool. I looked at the number and the golden key picture many times. My life was quiet. I wanted something new. Mr. Henderson said it was a key to a different world. Was this my chance? I felt sad about Mr. Henderson. But the card, it was a mystery, a different world. It sounded exciting, but also a little frightening. My simple life was not exciting. The card felt like a secret door. Should I open it? I held the card and thought. Curiosity was strong. Fear was there too, but the idea of a different life, a different world, was stronger. I knew I had to decide what to do with Mr. Henderson's mysterious gift. 2. The call and the ride. The black card felt cool in my hand. It had a phone number and a golden key symbol. My life was quiet. I thought about what Mr. Henderson said. He said it was a key to a different world. Maybe I should try it. One evening, I felt brave. I took my phone. My hands were shaking a little. I typed the number from the card. I pressed the call button. The phone rang only one time. A deep voice answered. "Yes," he said. He did not say who he was. I was nervous. "Hello," I said. "I have a black card. Mr. Henderson gave it to me." There was a short, quiet time. Then the man spoke again. "Where are you now?" I told him my address. "A car will be there in 10 minutes, he said. "Be ready." Then he ended the call. 10 minutes. I quickly went to change my clothes. I put on a nice dress. I did not know what would happen. Exactly 10 minutes later, a very long black car stopped outside my home. It was a limousine. It looked very expensive and important. A driver came out. He was tall and wore a black suit. He opened the car door for me. "Miss Kylie?" he asked. I said yes. He asked me to get in. The seats inside were very soft. It was quiet. "We have a small rule for new guests," the driver said. He gave me something soft. "You must wear this." It was a blindfold made of silk. "A blindfold?" I asked. I felt a little scared. "It is for privacy," he said. "It is part of the experience." My heart beat fast. This was strange, but I wanted to see. I put the blindfold on. I could not see anything. The car started to move. I was going to a secret place. I felt excited, but also very nervous about where I was going. 3. The secret club. After a long time, the car stopped. The driver helped me get out. My eyes were still covered by the blindfold. I could hear soft music. It was far away. I could also smell sweet things in the air. It smelled like flowers and something rich and warm. The driver held my arm. We walked a short distance. I heard a heavy door open and close behind me. Inside, the sounds changed. There was quiet talking and gentle laughing. The music was closer now. It was slow and nice. A kind woman's voice said, "You can take off your blindfold now." I slowly took the silk blindfold off my eyes. I opened my eyes. The room was very beautiful. The lights were soft. There were comfortable chairs made of velvet. The tables were dark wood. Many people were in the room. They wore beautiful clothes. The men looked handsome. The women looked very elegant. They all looked rich and important. They were talking quietly and holding drinks. I felt a little different in my simple dress. A woman stood in front of me. She had kind eyes and hair the color of silver. She smiled at me. "Welcome, Kylie," she said. "My name is Maria. I manage this club. Mr. Henderson told us you might call us one day." I was surprised. "He did?" "Yes," Maria said. "He was a very important member here for many years. He liked your kindness. This card he gave you is very special. Not many people receive one." I looked around the beautiful room again. It felt like a dream. "What is this place?" I asked. "This is a private club," Maria explained. "It is for people who enjoy good things in life. But to become a member, a full member, there is one small thing you need to do." My heart started to beat faster. "What is it?" I asked. Maria smiled a little. "It is a small game, a test," she said. "It is to see if you should be here with us, to see if you are interesting." She looked at me, and her eyes seemed to know everything. Some of the handsome men in the room were looking at me too. I felt their eyes. It was a strange feeling. It was exciting, but also a little scary. A test. I did not know what kind of test it would be. I felt nervous, but I also wanted to try. I wanted to belong in this amazing place. 4. The special task. Maria led me to a big wooden door. It was at the back of the club. She said, "Behind this door is your special task, Kylie." She explained that it was an escape room. I had to solve puzzles inside the room. The goal was to find the key to get out. I had only 1 hour to do this. Maria said, "If you succeed, you will be a member of our club." She added, "If you do not succeed in 1 hour, you will go home." And she said softly, "You will forget about this place." I did not want to forget. I wanted to stay. I felt a little scared, but also excited. I took a deep breath. "Okay," I said, "I will try the task." Maria opened the door for me. I stepped inside the room. The door closed behind me. I heard a soft sound. The room was not dark or scary. It was like a beautiful old study. There were tall bookshelves filled with many books. There was a large, old desk in the middle of the room. Paintings hung on the walls. There were strange objects on tables. Soft music played quietly in the room. Then a voice spoke from somewhere in the room. It said, "Welcome, Kylie. Your special task begins now." The voice also said, "You have 1 hour to find the key and escape." I started to look around the room very carefully. I looked at everything. I touched things gently. I looked at the books on the shelves. I opened the drawers in the big desk. I looked closely at the paintings on the walls. I looked at the objects on the tables. I found a small clue. It was hidden behind a painting. This first clue helped me find another clue. It was like following a path. Each clue led me to the next one. The puzzles were not too easy, but not too hard either. My mind was working fast. I was very focused on the task. I forgot that I was nervous. I just wanted to solve the mystery. After some time, I found a small box. But it was closed with a lock. I knew I needed a code to open it. Where was the code? I looked around again. I saw an old book like a diary on the desk. I opened the diary. Inside, I found some numbers written on a page. I thought, maybe these numbers are the code for the box. I took the numbers and went back to the locked box. I carefully put the numbers into the lock on the box. Click, the lock opened. The box was not locked anymore. I opened the box. Inside, there was a small, shiny object. It was a key. A golden key. It looked exactly like the symbol on Mr. Henderson's card. I looked at the main door of the room. Yes, there was a place for a key. This must be the key to escape. My hands were shaking a little now. I felt so close to finishing. I took the golden key. I walked to the big wooden door. I put the key into the keyhole on the door. I turned the key slowly. Click! The door unlocked. I had done it. I solved the puzzles and found the key. I opened the door and stepped out of the room. Maria was standing right there, waiting for me. Some other people from the club were standing near her. They all smiled when I came out. Some of them clapped softly. Maria's smile was big and warm. "Congratulations, Kylie," she said. "You finished the special task. You found the key and escaped." She said, "You are now a member of the Gilded Key." I felt a wave of happiness. I felt so proud of myself. I had passed the test. I belonged in this amazing place now. My simple life working in the coffee shop felt very far away. A new, exciting chapter of my life was truly starting now. 2 brothers. Life in the Gilded Key Club was like a dream. I went there many nights. It was a beautiful place. People talked about art, travel, and new ideas. I learned a lot. I met many interesting people. But 2 men were special. The first man I met was Ben. I saw him sitting alone, reading a book. He had kind eyes and a warm smile. He was handsome. He had soft brown hair. He was easy to talk to. He told me he was a writer. He liked books and quiet places. Ben was gentle. When he talked to me, he listened carefully. He made me feel calm and happy. We sat in quiet corners of the club. We talked for hours. He liked my simple stories about the coffee shop. He said I had a good heart. I liked Ben very much. A few nights later, I met Adam. He was very different from Ben. Adam was full of energy. He was loud and laughed a lot. He had dark hair and eyes that looked fun. He was also handsome, but in a wilder way. Adam was a musician. He played the guitar in a band. He liked parties and many people. He came to me when I was watching people dance. "You look like you want to dance," he said with a big smile. I did. Adam took my hand. We danced. He was a great dancer. He made me laugh. Being with Adam was exciting. He made me feel alive and brave. He always had new plans, new places to show me. Then one evening, I saw Ben and Adam talking together at the club. They were laughing. I went to them. "Kylie," Ben said. His face looked happy. "This is my brother, Adam." Adam smiled wide. "So you know my quiet brother too?" Brothers, I was very surprised. They were so different. Ben smiled kindly at me. Adam looked at me in a way that made my heart beat faster. Both Ben and Adam started to ask me to spend time with them. Ben asked me for quiet dinners or walks. Adam asked me to exciting concerts or parties at the club. I liked Ben's kindness. I liked Adam's energy. They both made me feel special. I did not know what to do. I liked both of them. I felt something for both brothers. 6, two loves. It started slowly. I did not plan it. I began seeing both Ben and Adam. It was a secret. I did not tell Ben about Adam. I did not tell Adam about Ben. It felt like I was living two different lives. With Ben, our times together were quiet. We had coffee dates or walked in the park. We talked about books and art. Ben was a writer. He was kind and gentle. When I was with Ben, I felt safe. I felt cherished. He made me feel calm and understood. He would look at me with warm, kind eyes. It was a soft, warm feeling. With Adam, our times were very different. He was a musician. We went to exciting places like secret parties on rooftops. We danced and laughed a lot. Adam was full of energy and fun. When I was with Adam, I felt thrilled. I felt desired. He made me feel brave and alive. He would kiss me and my heart would beat fast. It was a wild, exciting feeling. I liked both feelings. I liked both brothers. They were so different, but they both made me feel special in their own way. Ben was like a quiet, safe home. Adam was like an exciting adventure. Keeping the secret was hard. I had to remember what I told each brother. Sometimes I worried I would say the wrong name. My phone had many messages from both of them. I had to be very careful. Inside, I felt confused. Who did I like more? Was it the quiet kindness of Ben? Or the exciting energy of Adam? I did not know what I wanted. I felt guilty because I was not honest with them. I knew it was wrong to see them both secretly. But at the same time, I enjoyed the attention. I enjoyed the romance. This new life in the Gilded Key Club was so different from my old, simple life. It was exciting and new. It was a beautiful, dangerous dance, seeing two handsome brothers who both liked me. I did not know how long I could keep my secret. 7. A sad truth. The beautiful, dangerous dance could not last. One evening, I was at the Gilded Key Club with Adam. We were laughing together. Adam put his arm around me. He leaned in and kissed me quickly. It was a small kiss, part of the fun. Then I saw him. Ben was standing across the room. He was looking right at Adam and me. His face looked very pale. His kind eyes were full of surprise and pain. My heart felt cold. He saw us. Adam did not see Ben. He was still smiling at me, but I could not smile back. My face felt stiff. Ben walked slowly towards us. His face was not smiling now. It looked serious and very sad. "Kylie," he said. His voice was quiet, but I heard it clearly over the club's soft music. "Adam, what is this?" Adam looked surprised to see Ben. Then he looked at me and then back at his brother. He seemed to understand quickly. He took his arm from around me. "Oh," Adam said. He did not look angry. He looked a little bit sorry, maybe. "Ben, I can explain," I started. My voice was shaking a little. I felt terrible inside. I saw how much I had hurt Ben. "Explain what, Kylie?" Ben asked. His voice was not angry, but it was full of deep sadness. "That you are with my brother too, that you are seeing both of us." I could not speak. Tears came to my eyes. I felt so ashamed of myself. Adam spoke then. "Look, Ben, it's not only her. I like Kylie. She is fun. But I was not thinking it was only us. I have been seeing other people too." Adam looked at me. "Sorry, Kylie. Maybe I should have told you." I felt a new surprise. Adam was not serious about me. He was dating other women. Ben looked at Adam, then back at me. The pain in his eyes was very hard to see. "I was serious, Kylie," Ben said softly. "I really liked you. I thought we were special." "Ben, I am so sorry," I cried. "I do like you. I like you so much." I was just confused. "Confused?" Ben shook his head slowly. "I do not think I can do this, Kylie. I trusted you." He looked so hurt. "We are finished. I do not want to see you again." He turned and walked away. He walked out of the gilded key. He did not look back at me. My heart felt broken. Ben, the kind, gentle man, was gone from my life because of my mistake. Adam tried to say something to me, but I did not want to hear his voice. I felt empty and sad. The bright lights of the club suddenly felt too bright and cold. My exciting new life felt bad now. I knew I had made a very big mistake. A new start. After Ben went away, the club did not feel good anymore. It was not a special, magical place for me now. It was just a building with people I did not truly know. Adam tried to talk to me sometimes. He said he was sorry that Ben was upset. He said he still wanted to spend time with me. But I knew Adam was not the right person for me. He did not care about things in a deep way, not like Ben did. The exciting feeling I had with Adam before felt empty now. It was Ben's kind heart that I missed the most. I felt very sad for many weeks. I cried a lot. I knew I made a big mistake. I hurt Ben, who was a good man. I lost him because of what I did. I stopped going to the Gilded Key Club. The black card that Mr. Henderson gave me stayed on my table. Every time I saw it, it made me think of everything: Mr. Henderson, the club, the two brothers, and the bad choices I made. One day, an older woman from the club called me. I had talked to her a few times before. She heard what happened with Ben and Adam. "Kylie," she said kindly, "that black card Mr. Henderson gave you is very special. It is hard to get a card like that. Some people like to collect them. They would pay a lot of money for a membership card like yours. I was surprised. "Sell it?" I asked. "Yes," she said. "If you do not want to use the club anymore, the card can be worth a small fortune." A lot of money? I thought about it for a long time. The club did not feel like my place anymore. It had too many sad memories. And Adam's words showed me that this exciting world was not as real or important as I thought. I decided to sell the black card. The woman helped me find a person who wanted to buy it. She was right. The card was worth a lot. I sold it for a lot of money, more money than I ever had before in my life. With this money, I felt like I could start my life again. Ben was gone. Adam was not what I wanted. The Gilded Key Club was a part of my life that needed to finish. I packed my bags. I left my small apartment and my job at the coffee shop. I bought a ticket to a new city, a place very far away. A place where no one knew me or my story. My adventure with the black card was finished. It was a wild time, sometimes exciting, but also very painful. I learned many things. I learned about a secret world. I learned about liking someone and about being attracted to people. And I learned about myself, about my mistakes, and what is important. As I left my old town, I felt sad to leave the past behind. But I also felt a little hopeful about the future. I had more money, yes. But more importantly, I was a different person inside. I was ready to start a new life, a true life that I would build for myself. Mr. Henderson gave me a black card, and it changed everything for me. It gave me a story, a lesson, and now, a chance for a new beginning.